All right, morning of day two. Woke up here in Constitution Park. It's kind of close to the highway, so there were some cars throughout the night, but it really died down at like 10:30, and I didn't hear much after that. We got a few showers early in the morning, so of course the tent's wet. That's fun, and the grass here is high and wet, so couldn't really dry it out much, but that's fine. It'll dry quick. It's gonna be like in the 70s and 80s all week, so not a big deal. Yeah, it's a nice park. There's no amenities here. I think in the summertime they might have a porta potty here. It's like a canoe launch, but there's no potable water. There's a little tiny picnic table with a shelter over it that came in really handy. And it's located right outside of Spring Valley, and right on the trail they have a porta potty there, and there's also a larger shelter in a park that's a little closer to town. So if you had to hang out somewhere in the rain for a while, you could do it there. But you can camp here; it's allowed. So yeah, we're gonna head to Xenia now. We had some coffee this morning and a little breakfast. We're gonna head to Xenia, and then we're going to jet off of the Ohio to Erie trail and do a side trip into Dayton. There's actually a trail that goes into Dayton almost all the way. And we're going to check out the Wright Brothers Museum, and then we're going to follow, there's a trail along I think it's the Miami River Trail that goes through like the downtown area. We're going to probably stop and eat there, and we have a permit. There's a hiker-biker site in like the forest preserve on the outside of downtown Dayton. So we're going to camp there. It's only like a spot for 2 tents. I figured it'd be worth it to pay the $10 to register for that, because it is a park in a city, so it is probably patrolled. And if there's any issues with someone else there, then we won't have a problem. So yeah, it's going to be a really short day, like 34 miles total. But we're going to do that side trip and head into Dayton and check it out. So, all right, we're going to hit the road. Alright, we are in Xenia. Kind of cool. There's a whole bunch of trails that cross over right here. This is where we're gonna split from the Little Miami River Trail and hit the Creekside Trail into Dayton for our side trip. And then we're gonna come back the next day right through here in Xenia and carry on the OTET. So yeah, this is a cool station too. It's definitely worth checking out. All right, we're getting close to Dayton. We got a couple miles left on trails, and we're gonna jet off to the Wright Brothers Museum and then catch up with what I think is the Miami River Trail. I think that's the name of it. And follow that around. So it'll be maybe 10 or so miles through the city streets. That shouldn't be bad. We'll get a downhill too going to the river, so that'll be an added bonus. I think the first day was mostly climbing at like a 1% grade. Anyway, almost done with the trail here. Almost done with the, what is this, Creekside Trail? Yeah, almost done with the Creekside Trail here for us anyway. Alright, we are off the trails and going through the neighborhoods here, working our way to the river and where the museum is. Looks like it might rain again. It's getting kind of dark out. So we're cutting through Dayton University and it is graduation day. It's a little chaotic. Everyone's hanging out. There's lots of carts. You gotta really watch yourself today biking through here. Alright, so we are here at Carilion Park with the museum and everything that we're going to check out. It's got some Wright Brothers stuff in here and some Dayton history. Yeah, they had an old-timey baseball game going on there. It was really cool to kind of watch. So, yeah, not too many miles left. We're just shy of downtown. We just got to circle around downtown to our camping spot. So, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so we made good time. We can check this place out for a while and grab some lunch. I think there's, of course, it's a bike trip with me, so there's literally an old-timey brewery next door. So I think maybe we'll stop there for lunch when we're done with the tour. So yeah, might rain again, but yeah, it's been a great ride. All the way in, going through the streets. It was a little chaotic around Dayton University, but not too bad. There's a few chaotic moms and dads trying to navigate the skinny streets there and unloading the kids. So, all right, we're gonna go check this museum out. All right, so we just went through the museum area here at the Carilion Park. It was amazing. Like, it's not just one little museum here. They've got, I mean, everything from cash registers to original like Huffy bikes. They've got the Wright Brothers. They've got one of the original flyers. So there's actually, once you enter the place, there's an outside like courtyard. It's almost like a fairgrounds where there's a bunch of individual places to stop, and there's actually a national park for the Wright Brothers, and they have one of the original flyers there. So it was definitely worth the entry fee. I think it was like $14 or something like that. Checked it out. You could probably spend a couple days here, but really enjoyed it. I'm glad we stopped here. I went by here in 2017, but just didn't have the time available. So we went through the museum, checked out the stuff. Like I said, you could spend a couple days, so we only hit what we wanted to see. And right next door, they have this Carilion brewery and food place. So I got a brat there with sauerkraut. That hit the spot. And tried one of their beers. It was really good. So yeah, definitely worth the spot. It's literally right on the Miami River Trail heading into Dayton. And it was definitely a good side trip from the Ohio to Erie trail. So we're gonna get packed up here and then head into downtown, kind of check it out for a little bit, grab some dinner somewhere, and then head to camp. So not too much left. We've got 7 miles total to camp and like 4 to downtown, and it's all trails. So just kind of enjoy the afternoon here in Dayton. So all right, we're gonna hit the road. Oh.
What are you doing? Very undecisive.
Jaywalking.
Yeah. Seen something I've never seen before. Ryan,
Yeah.
you have to see this.
Whoa.
Right?
Oh my God.
That's about
Wow.
the coolest
It's like
turtle
the
I've
size
ever
of a
seen.
quarter. Oh my God.
Party wants to pick
I'm
it
so
up.
glad I didn't run it over.
Right?
It's probably warming up. It's pulling like
Pulling?
I'm holding the reel for this guy. Oh my God. It's pulling out some line here. His buddy's down the river grabbing the net. Or he's grabbing the net from his buddy down the river. Holy cow, this is awesome.
Thank you.
No problem, man. He's still on there for sure.
There you go. Go, bring him in.
Oh no. Wow, he got off. That's too bad. Alright, we just stopped at the Little Fish Brewery for dinner. Just had some pickled vegetables. That was about it. Not really hungry because we kind of just ate, but we had some decent beers. Yeah, we're about 3 miles away from camp. Looks like maybe some imminent rain. Hopefully not get rained on before we get set up, and hopefully stuff can still air out and dry out from last night. So just trucking along here. Alright, so we are just east of Dayton here, and this is the campsite that I got the permit for. They allow for like hikers, bikers, and people that canoe the river over here to camp. Just small, there's no picnic table, there's no amenities here in this campsite, but just down the little road here in the park, there's running water and everything, so, and bathrooms, so not bad. It was only $10 for the permit, and I figured, you know, why not get that just to ensure that this is ours for the night. There's only room for 2, maybe 3 tents, but it'll definitely do for the night. And guess what? There's a nice little breeze here, so we're gonna get everything set up. It's about 7 o'clock. Sunset's about 8:30, so plenty of time. Maybe let things air out. Like I said, they were damp kind of when we packed them up this morning, so we're gonna get everything set up for the evening and enjoy ourselves before sundown. All right, we're all set up here in camp and gonna hit the hay. It's 8:30, which is about sunset here. But this is a nice camping area. It's probably maybe 30 feet off the trail. It's just like a mowed section off the paved trail. We're about 3 miles from the Air Force Museum tomorrow, so we can hit that on the way out and then join back to the connector. It'll take us back to Xenia and back to the Ohio to Erie trail. And I think our camp spot for tomorrow night is London, Ohio. So, all right, I will see you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching.